Hey all, Fizzban here, and welcome back to Fallout Equestria Remains. We are still going through the first level of the Negara military base. Oh dear. Oh, that's a beefy one. And so far we are actually doing alright. There's a lot of upgrades to the robots we have normally been encountering. They're a bit more scary, but the lightning bolt spell is just so good. That most of them are still kind of easy. Well, I mean, they deal a lot of damage, but they also go down relatively fast. I think that's actually this room. Let's move on to the next one. Oh. Oh! Hello. Why is there suddenly a boss here? I don't think I signed up for that. I'm pretty sure I didn't sign up for that. Oh dear. Okay. They just dropped a boss randomly in a room. I was so not prepared for that. I guess that's how it is. Let's see what we can sell. Oh wow, we can sell a lot. We can sell the rest of these Ministry of Image thingies, because we picked up more than we needed. Oh, we have more than we need for the power armor, which means we can get the power armor, and I want the power armor. Oh, and get the paint is ready too. Sure, let's go into paint. 1,000 caps and an amulet of a savage. Huh. And the power armor, of course. So, are these fragments enough to make one working set of armor? I think yes, it should be enough. Give them here. And how much time will it take to finish it? No idea. Maybe a day, maybe a week, maybe some element will be missing and you will have to find it. I've never done this before. Stop by from time to time and I'll let you know when it's done. And can you also equip my exoskeleton with a huge... No. What do you mean? What? You can't just say no, you don't even know what I'm going to ask. Right, so he doesn't have it yet, but actually it makes me a little sad. So we'll have to rely on our old armor for now. Not that it's a terrible armor, but it's not a power armor, and I do want a power armor. It's kind of the gist of it. Right, we got a new amulet, the amulet of a savage, whatever that is. There we go. Protect against teeth and claws, 30% acid resistant, 15%. Probably not that great here because it's all robots, but it might be alright. Alright, we were actually doing a boss for some reason. Yeah. So it's like, should I actually... What am I doing? Let's do the pasta with cheese, some medics, and some buck. Just because if it's going to tend to be a boss, then go on. I can't teleport. Why can't I teleport? Phew. Oh no. Let me just get a little away from that. Why would you... While I do think it's very cool to just sort of drop a boss out of nowhere, that was very sneaky. Very sneaky indeed. It wasn't the worst boss, to be honest, but I was not prepared for it. Not at all. Where are we in regards to the map? Right all the way over here. Uh-oh. Damn barbarian, how dare you invade the Steel Ranger's base and kill my soldiers? Oh, is that the Elder? You started it. You should have kept your hooves away from stable pie. Is this your motive? How many feral ponies have you killed today? How much blood did you shed? We only protect our home. By destroying my home? Spare your tirade for some pony else. Ponies from the stable pie store secrets that could save the lives of many. You are greedy, jealous, and immensely stupid. These technologies should not belong to you alone. I see that it's useless talking to you. My home will be safe only after your death. Wow, I need more mana. I did not expect to find another... Well, I guess it's not really a boss battle. Wow. Ouch. But that was Elder Coldsight. Oh, and he got a mysterious essence. Now it's mine. Mine forever. Terminal, oh dear. Category, known stables, brief information, sorting files alphabetically, stable 0, Philadelphia, not functioning under control of Steel Rangers of the Philadelphia Division. Stable 1, Cancelot. Known, presumably pillaged, Ponyville, pillaged, Zebratown pillaged, Crystal Mountains, pillaged, Trottingham, not functioning intact, New Pegasus, not functioning, pillaged and occupied by raiders, Fedlock, sealed, extinct, Stalliongrad, unknown, presumably extinct, Vancouver, not functioning, pillaged, Border with the Griffin Kingdom, presumably extinct, Niagara Falls, not functioning, under control of Steel Rangers of the Niagara Division, Philadelphia, not functioning, pillage, Colchester, sealed, presumably extinct. Falls Springs, not functioning, intact. Philadelphia, again. Oh, there were two, presumably pillaged. Northern Wasteland, not functioning, pillaged. 99, Hoofington, sealed, presumably extinct. 102, Caledonia, extinct. Stable Pi, location unknown, presumably open, presumably inhabited. Stable Solaris, unknown, presumably extinct. Right. Okay, I can return to base there. What is it? Apple Balsam, the gift of nature. Is that for the bartender guy? Might be. Oh. That was terrible. Oh, wow, that was a plasma minigun. That's a big gun. I just want to check something quickly. Once I get my magic back. We cannot go any further down, can we? No, I think this is it. Checkpoint, return to base. Alright, let's see. Why do you need all that paint anyway? Why do you care? Because it's just so interesting. I learned painting. You can call this my hobby if you want to. Here, take the key to the back room and have a look. Just do not touch anything. And how's it going? Could be better. But it's hard to learn from experience. And there are no manuals for artists even in the Nebula's library. Or even in Nebula's library. Perhaps I could try to find you something useful. You're funny, little Pip. Have anyone told you? You can't just find everything that every pony needs among some old ruins. No thank you, I'm good. Oh, well, let's have a look. I'm curious. Oh, that's pretty neat. I'll be honest, that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Your power armor is ready, and you can pay the agreed amount and take it. The order is a unique work, no pony else will be fit in an armor of this size. Therefore, I hope you can afford it. Wow, it's just as cool as the Steel Rangers is. Of course not, I do not have the necessary equipment, and the parts you brought had many defects from the damage. So many functions had to be sacrificed. However, what was left there is enough to protect the owner from any attacks. I painted in a defiantly orange color, which will make it clear to your enemies that it is they who must hide because you are not going to. They will soon learn to avoid it. An orange power armor! Why would you do that? Why would you make it orange? Right. Oh, right, we have all the tricks and stuff to reduce the price, and that actually affects this. Which is pretty good. I'm not sold on the color though, I'll be honest. Alright, our evasion bonus goes out the window, which I suppose is fair enough. Radiation resistance 50, bullets 40, blast 30, blunt weapons 25, cotton stubs, teeth and claws are also 25, fire is 40, toxic gas is 75. The base armor is 25 and magic protection is 14. Let's pick that up and let's go and have a look. We actually drop a little bit in magic armor protection, but we gain so much of the actual armor protection. And can we actually enhance it? I think we can. Oh no, we need 20, we have 6, so we can't. Suppose... Right, so we need to go and speak with Steel Hooves. But we also need to hand in a quest here, I think. Yes, there we go. 2,000 caps, that's not bad. Yeah, no, I'm not sold on the color of this power armor, I'm sorry. I'm just not. He doesn't have any power armor scraps we can buy though, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, he has healing potions. Might have forgotten to pick those up. I think we should also just heal up, since that was a bit cheaper than we expected, and we may as well heal. Oh, we can buy even more healing potions. Why can we buy this? I don't know. Right, we can still run. I was a bit worried that we weren't gonna be able to run. Right, let's go to the water treatment plant. Hello, little Pip. Looks like I underestimated you. Why? You killed Coldsight, my supporters among his rangers told me about this just now. You've made a very dangerous move. Until that moment, you were no pony for the Steel Rangers. After the murder of the Elder, his followers will never forget you. From now on, you should travel with even more caution. His followers? Isn't your conflict over after his death? On the contrary, now it will become even more fierce. However, this was inevitable. The only chance of avoiding bloodshed was my refusal from command and voluntary exile. Maybe I should have done that. Too many have already died because of this confrontation, and many more will perish in the future. I think you need to know something. Since you have proven yourself a consistent and implacable enemy of Coldsight's ideas, I believe that I can trust you more than ever, and I think it is time to provide you with information that can help you. First, the treacherous collusion of Coldsight and the Legion appears to have very deep roots. Apparently, all these commanders of his divisions and even more common knights are aware of this union and ready to accept it. This means that the interaction of these two forces will continue, and probably Zebras will also join the conflict soon. We still don't know the reasons for this unification, but my subordinates are working to obtain the necessary information. Second, Coldsight has schematics of some experimental combat exoskeleton, which apparently is being developed in your stable. Apparently this exoskeleton was the main reason for Coldsight's interest in the stable pie. It is an armor and a weapon at the same time, with deadly combat power. However, only one such unit can exist. It requires unique pre-war artifacts that don't have any analogues that I know of. In truth, I never heard of them until I received the documentation for this exoskeleton. Perhaps, for its creation, have the names of Sun and Rainbow. I correctly understand that you were sent to the surface to collect the necessary artifacts. ... I'm not going to take them away from you or attack your stable. You have word of a paladin. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. You help me, I'll help you. If your stable is threatened by an invasion of Nigara Steel Rangers or the Zebras Legion, we will stand for its defense. I'm glad to hear it, thank you. But I hope that my stable will avoid danger. I wouldn't just rely on hope. Our enemies are strong and we have much to do if we want to protect ourselves from them. Right now, groups of my loyal knights are engaged in battle in several places at once, defending important fortifications and trying to free those brethren who were captured at the first enemy attack. Perhaps in the near future this war will draw in new participants, either at their will or against it. That means that the danger threatens many ponies and not just us and my stable. I was too selfish. I must warn residents of two settlements at once about the coming threat. They must not be caught off guard by the attack of the Steel Rangers and the Legion. I understand your haste. As soon as you warn every pony you need, I'm waiting for you here. We may need your help. Huh. Alright. That's we have a little progress for that one. We have a nucleus, Balefire Battery. Since we are now at war with Nigara Rangers, we need a powerful source of energy to properly equip our base. One of the Balefire batteries collecting dust somewhere in a bunker storage will do. Right, I can take a look at that, see if I can find it. Let's go to Coldsight first. Let's first see if we have any new quests to pick up. Still the water talisman that we haven't found yet. And there's Velvet. And there's Ascari. Nice meeting you again, little Pip. Any news? Unfortunately, yes. Recently I was involved in matters I'd rather not be, and I learned a lot of disturbing things that I have to share with you. Something happened in Cancelot? Not just that. It's about much more than the old ruins. I happen to know that the Negara division of the Steel Rangers formed a military alliance with the Legion of Caesarius. The reason for that is unknown, but the consequences was an armed conflict among the Steel Rangers. At the moment it is gaining in scale. Given that many objects of interest to them are in relative proximity to Coldsight, I'm afraid you are in danger. If not because of the Steel Rangers, then because of the soldiers of the Legion. Troubling news, very troubling. Are you completely sure what you just said? In what you just said, little Pip? Absolutely. Then we will be forced to concentrate our efforts on scouting and patrolling. We already have few zebras gathering supplies, and a new threat deprives us even of that. I will arrange a settlement council, and we will decide what we can do to protect ourselves. Maybe in the near future we need your help, little Pip, if you're ready to provide it. We have nothing to repay you, but every hoof will count. I will help you with everything I can. Right, so we have one to zebras. Now we go to the Panting Pony Camp. There we go. I suppose that would be Calamity I speak to. Or the bartender, maybe. Or Calamity, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Little Pip, I'm mighty glad to see you. Are you done with that Cancelot business of yours? Yes, I did everything I needed. However, now we have a lot of work to do. You say that every time, little Pip. Us? I brought bad news, Daikiri. Hard times are coming. Steel Rangers of the Negara division became friends with the zebras from the Legion. Not everyone liked it, and now the northern territories are burning in flames of the civil war. It is very likely that our settlement will also be involved in these battles. Our settlement? Ah. Hard times indeed. You wouldn't tell us this if it wasn't serious, little Pip. And even so, then we should really get ready. I will arrange for us new patrols, Chief, and I myself will scout twice more often. They ain't gonna pass. And we need to get more heavy guns. You can't get those steel flanks with usual rifles. Of all troublemakers you could expect. Can I help somehow? We're used to defend ourselves, we'll manage somehow, but if you're ready to help us, you're gonna always welcome. By the way, you could help Stalwart, our armorer. Calamity's right, we don't usually talk about this, but you have a right to know. Oak is a former Steel Ranger. I do not know why he left, he doesn't tell, but his knowledge will help us a lot now, and if he needs help, then we should do everything we can. I'll talk to him. There we go, and I just remembered something. I have not saved the game in ages, so I should probably do that. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to Oak. Hey little Pip, you look worried. What's wrong? Hey, Daikiri said you're a former Steel Ranger. Way to just blurt it out there. Yes, it's true. Sheriff wouldn't have told you without reason. Spill it out. Steel Rangers of the Negara division are fighting each other. On one side are the zebras of the Legion. We may risk an attack from both of them. Oh, I shouldn't expect this. How did it happen? Long story, in short, their elder was very fond of nosing around where he shouldn't be and making enemies. Coldsight? Yes, him. Do you know him? I sure did, but enough about my past. What can I do for you now? The better question would be, what can I do for you? You are the best expert on the Steel Rangers around here. You know better than any pony how to protect us from them. If you need any help, I'm ready. I don't know yet, little Pip. I'll need to think this over. I do not think that your help will be necessary. In my work, I prefer keeping matters in my own hooves. I hear you, but if you need any help, just ask. Alright. I guess we'll go talk to Steel Hooves again. See what's going to happen. Are there any strategic objects of Coldsight steel rangers nearby? Yes, the pre-war storage bunker southeast of us. One of several main houses of our division. However, it is well protected. I would advise trying to get inside. We'll see about that. Not this time, little Pip. The bunker was designed specifically to protect its contents from an attack of a small army. In a locked state, its stores cannot be destroyed, even by the explosions of a tactical balefire bomb. To capture it, it would take several month-long siege to starve its defenders. To capture it? Maybe. But what about infiltration? I'm not your commander, little Pip, but I can't help but note that such a risk is simply not justified. We have more pressing matters at the moment. If you still decide to go there, which, let's be honest, we will, just an advice. Visit Scribe Amaranth first. She may have something that will help you pass beyond the entrance. And now we all have work to do. Right, and let's go see Amaranth about that. Don't say anything. I heard your conversation with the commander. You want to infiltrate the bunker. For your information, I do not approve it. There is nothing for you to do there. It's not good for somebody like you to kill rangers and take away the technologies collected with such difficulty. But now they are in the house of our enemy, and the damage done to them will be to our advantage. Therefore, I will help you. What do I need to know about this bunker? It is the most protected object I've ever seen, and it's not even about its guards. You have to overcome the most powerful gates at the entrance at the bunker. And even if you manage to get inside, a second echelon of defenses will be waiting. A force field that is virtually impossible to break through with brute force. Well, I can teleport. But this field has a vulnerability. It can be temporarily de-energized by hitting the control terminal with a powerful electromagnetic pulse. Like a pulse grenade. Of course not, you'll need something much more powerful, a pulse bomb. Wait. Never mind. My own development, just for such cases. I can tell you a few, but remember, the force field will only be shut down briefly and will soon recover. You won't be able to get out of it the same way. Is it clear? Yes, ma'am. Right, I think hopefully we can just teleport through, but we may as well try to pick up a few of those pulse bombs she has. They cost 1,000. 1,000. They actually cost 1,000. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, let's pick up. Oh, it hurts so much. Let's pick up 3. Oh, that is so painful. Alright, so recommended minimum level 24. Right, I thought this was be the last zone, but it was just an area, not like a zone you could keep going to. And this is probably the last zone then, I'm guessing. But that will be for another time, and it fits up nicely with wrapping up the episode. But before we wrap up the episode, actually I can just keep using... There we go. I'll still keep the moon armor on because it has better magic protection. But I think I'll just keep using the power armor throughout the whole thing. Let's see. I want to visit Coldsight once more. Just quickly have a look at this one in progress. I want to have a look to see if there are any more quests I need to pick up. Oh, she has kindness again. And I can't speak with him. Alright, so nothing at the Coldsight camp. Just visit. Nothing new there. What about you, Doc? Nope. Still nothing new. Same with you. Nothing new there. And I still need something for his quest there. I might find that in Coldsight, but I don't know for sure. And I also need one more for his quest. Can you tell me anything new? Nope, that's still the same. And no quest there. Oh, I keep forgetting I can do that. Alright, so no new quests. We just have to go to the new area, and maybe that's about it. But between now and going to the new area, I may visit the Coldsight ruins again, and I also have a few things to do in Manhattan. No, I still need 4 trials there. And I need 1 more trial in the factory, but I think my explosives are still not high enough. Not even close. So I don't know. I will be getting the final rank in repair, and then maybe just try to bump up explosives as much as I can. If I can get 2 levels, then maybe I can max out repair and get enough explosives to complete the trials in both the factory and Manhattan. We'll see. At least for now, I'd like to thank you for watching, and Fizzban out.